Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PHN Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Android Studio development tutorial. So in the last video we had learnt about simple list views. Okay, so how to display objects or elements in recursive way. Now in this video we are going to learn about custom list view. So in the last video, for the last list view, we have used an inbuilt file simple list item 1. Because of that inbuilt file, what happened, we were getting all the elements in list text views. Simple text view was displayed. Now what is my requirement? Instead of that simple text view, an image of a fruit and the name should be displayed. So now this displaying image is something which we want externally. So we will have to design that file on our own. So let's begin. So this is my project where I have already added a list view in the design section, and in the Java section I have created the object of list view, and I have created a array as well. This array has the names of the fruits that I have to display. Now before this fruit name, what was the output of the last list view? So let me show. So this was the output. Okay, only names were displayed. Now what I want is, before these names, a image should be displayed. A small image, let's say of a common fruit or F, okay, so a written character F or anything. Right now we will display IC launcher here. So first an image and then apple, image mango, image cherry in this way. So now that is not available in the inbuilt file. So we'll have to create a design file for that. So in this list view, we'll have to design this one row of this list view. For that purpose, we will add a design file. Design files are present in RES layout folder. So just a minute. Okay, so we will right click on this layout folder, new, and layout resource file. We have to only add the design file. Okay, we cannot add an activity because activity has a corresponding Java file also. So I will just add this resource layout file, give a name to your file, let's say row underscore design, okay, row design, and click on OK. So it will add only the XML file. If you see here the Java file, nothing is added. Okay, so this is just the design file for our row. Now what is the row that we want? How I want my design to be? So first of all, I will change it to linear layout. Now I want an image and a text view in front of each other. So orientation of this linear layout will be horizontal. So you have to design only one row of the list view here in this. Okay. So first I want an image view, let's say 50 SP, and height also 50 SP. End of image view. Here we will give SRC as mipmap IC launcher. Okay, so this is what my image is displayed. Now it is very much towards the corner, so we will give it a bit margin top. 15 SP, and bit margin left 20 SP. So this is how now my image is placed. Now in front of this image I want a text view. Width wrap content, height wrap content, text, fruit name. Here you can write anything that will be replaced in your Java file. Okay, so let's give it a bit margin top. And margin left. So this is how your all the rows will look like. So you can design it as per your requirement. If you want margin top a bit more, you can 20 SP or let's say 25 SP. Yes. So now this is how my design is looking like. You can add some text color and size to it. Zero, zero, zero. Let's keep it black for now. Yes. This is my design of single row. We will give ID to this text view because this text view should change. So ID, let's say fruit underscore name. So now my design of one row is ready. I want my list view to repeat this design again and again. Okay. So now we will go to our Java file first of all. Okay. Here we cannot use the ready-made array adapter that is available because the ready-made array adapter is used with the inbuilt files only. So we will have to create our own array adapter class as well. So in the Java folder, I will create a simple Java file. Remember, the Java file will not be an activity file, it will be a simple Java file. So to create that file, you have to right click on your package name folder. Don't right click on the Java. Below the Java, the first folder that contains your Java files, right click on it, new Java class. Here give the name, so let's say I will give name as my adapter and class, select class from here, don't go for interface or something, class. So see, a new class is added. As it does not extend app compact activity, this is not an activity, it is a simple class. Okay? Public class my adapter. Now we have to use this my adapter class as an array adapter. For that purpose, we will have to extend it to array adapter. So space extends array adapter, and the array adapter will be of type string. It is showing error. So now just like if you write extends app compact activity, it will be treated as activity. Similarly, if you write extends array adapter, it will inherit the properties of array adapter, means it will be used to link a array and a list view using our custom design. Now here it is showing some errors. For now you can ignore this. It is, what is the error? See, there is no default constructor available because we haven't written the code. We are going to write the constructor for this. Now here, how many arrays do you have to accept from the user? One, that is fruit name. So here we will declare a member variable fruits. Okay. Let's say if you want to print the price of these fruits also. Okay, so fruit name and the price of the fruit should also be displayed. So I will have to add one more text view here to display the fruit price. Let me duplicate this here. This will be price. Okay. So here fruit name will be displayed and here its price will be displayed in rupees. What is the price of the fruit? Okay, let's reduce its margin top a bit. This is how now my row will look like. So now in adapter, my list view should display two arrays. For that purpose, first one array is fruit and second array is, let's say, price. Okay. So these are member variables of the class myAdapter. Now we'll have to write a constructor. So public myAdapter. We will write a parameterized constructor of this class that will contain parameters. First one will be context. Now see, if you type the context on your own, it will give error. It is showing suggestion, press Alt Enter. So I will press Alt Enter. It added the dependency. Okay. Context. Second one is string array fruits, and third one is string array price. So whatever the elements you have to accept from the user, you have to mention them here. Now inside this, we will first of all call the parent constructor. So super dot or super. Okay. So we will pass these elements here, context, comma, what is our design file? r.layout.rowDesign, and you can pass any of these above arrays. So see, this error is solved because now we are calling the default constructor of array adapter using super. Super keyword is used to refer the parent class elements. Okay, so we have called the constructor. Now these fruits and price are the local variables. What is my requirement? This should be assigned to this. Here you will have to create one more member variable, that is context, to store the activity name on which our list view will be displayed. Now here what I will do is this dot context equals to context, this dot fruits equals to fruits, and this dot price equals to price. So what I have did is I have assigned these parameters to the member variables. These are the member variables. This fruits is assigned to the array fruits. This price variable is assigned to the array price. Okay? And this dot indicates that these are the member variables, which means this, which are the part of this class myAdapter. Now we have completed the constructor here. After completing this constructor, we have to write our own code for assigning these elements one by one. Now initially if you go for the previous versions of Android Studio, the older one 1.x, so there you have to write the whole code for ListView on your own, which was of around 10 to 14 different classes. However, in the current versions, they have compacted this code and we can simply write it using two classes. So first we are going to use main activity and second is myAdapter. Now after this, we have to override a inbuilt function of array adapter, that is getView. So how to override it? Say here, come out of this adapter but inside the class, and here getView. So see, this is, don't select the first one getView type, we have to override the function getView, click on it. So see, it is now, this code is generated. Now out of this code, here we have to initialize our objects and we have to create our list view, initialize our list view. So see how to do it. First of all, we will have to inflate the layout. We have created a layout file _rowDesign, it should be inflated. So to inflate that list view, we have to first create an object of layout inflator equals to context dot get system service, okay, and here context dot layout inflator service. So first layout inflator means what? One layout should be set to another layout. So here we have to adjust _rowDesign in activity_main. That is why first of all we have created the object of layout inflator and we have to typecast it. So to typecast it, layout inflator in this way. Okay, so this will return an object which is typecasted, means converted forcefully to layout inflator and stored in the object inflator. Now we have to use this inflator ahead. So we will create a view first, view, let us say row view equals to inflator dot inf. So now we have created the constructor of myAdapter class, and let us go with the second function that you have to override, and that is getView. So here you have to type getView. Once you start typing, you will get suggestion getView. Just click that first suggestion. Okay. Keep this return statement as it is. We will write our code above this return statement. Now here first we have to create a layout inflator class object. Now what is this layout inflator? So for example, if you have to set one design file into another design file, you have to use layout inflator. Here we have to set our rowDesign.xml in activity_main.xml. So we will be using layout adapter. So first I will create inflator, so I will create a layout inflator object, inflator equals to context dot get system service, and here you have to pass layout inflator service. Now it is showing error because this is the, see what is the error? Required layout inflator provided object, means we have to now typecast this object to layout inflator class, layout inflator. Typecasting is nothing but forcefully conversion of one data type to another. So we are converting this object to layout inflator and storing it in inflator. Now next we have to create a view. So view, let us say row view equals to inflator dot inflate. Okay. So first you have to pass the context, that is stored in our context variable, means the activity name. Second, you have to pass the design file that you have to inflate, and next is parent, and the fourth one is false. Okay. Now what is, sorry, there is no context, okay, you have to remove this. So this is the syntax of this inflate function. The design file that you have to inflate on this view group parent and attach to root false. Now I have got my row view. So you can create your objects of the text views here. So we have two text view in which we want to set our data from the array. So first I will create objects of two text views. First one will be name, second one will be price. Next we have to initialize these objects. So name equals to, now this name text view is present in row_design, and what is the view object of row_design? Row view. So here we will use row view dot find view by ID, r dot id dot fruit name. Fruit name is the ID of the text view in row_design.xml file. Similarly, price equals to row view dot find view by ID, r dot id dot price. So now we have initialized this objects. Sorry, now what I want is the value of fruits array should be stored in name, and the value of price array should be displayed in price. Okay. So just we will have to change this price name because price is already a variable. Now what we have to do is name dot set text fruits of position. So position is defined here, see, int position. So whatever is the position, and similarly price one dot set text price of position. Okay. So what will happen because of this? So what happens, we have defined the row design once, it will be repeated for all the elements. Let us say you have 10 fruit names. So that row design will be repeated 10 times. Now all these 10 times did getView function get called internally, and the position is the number of iteration. Like when it is called for the first time, the position will be 0. When getView is called second time, position will be 1. And why it is called again and again? To display the row designs. Let us first check the output. So I have executed it. Okay, alright. So we have just created the adapter. We are getting this empty output because we haven't setted this adapter to our ListView. So to set it, we have to go to our Java file. Here we have just initialized the ListView object, and that is why ListView is blank. Next what we have to do is we have to create an object. Now our adapter class name is myAdapter. So we will create object of myAdapter equals to new myAdapter. First we have to pass context, that is this. Next we have to pass our arrays. So we have one array of fruit names. Let's create a second array for price, str and price. Str and price. So here I will pass str and price as two arrays, and then finally what we have to do? So L dot set adapter. Before that, let's change the prices of all the fruits. So let's say for apple 20, mango 200, cherry 60, grapes 20, 30. Remember one thing, your number of elements in both the arrays should be same. If they are not same, you will get error. That is why it is always better to copy and paste and then change the elements. I am giving a random numbers here. Let's execute this program now. So now what we have did is we have first designed our row, then we have defined our adapter. In that adapter we have inflated our row design into our actual activity design, and then we have setted that adapter to our list view. These are the steps that we had followed. Successfully installed. Okay. Opening activity. Okay, so we have completed this code, and after that we will return our new view here, that is row view. So row view is the view that we have created, we will return it here, and then in the Java file we will write down our adapter object and we will set that adapter object to the list view. So this is what we went wrong. Okay, so here you have to return the row view that you have created. Okay. Let's check it again.
For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.